Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to PubliclyBuzzed Live on an extremely random 1:51 a.m. Yeah, it's Monday morning. Yeah, this is a holiday though. I don't have work. There's some crazy shit going on. I found a live stream of this manhunt going on currently of Danelo Cavalcante. I believe I'm saying that correctly. This escaped convict. Let me pull up the story here. It's great. Yeah, escaped convict from Pennsylvania who has been on the loose since Thursday morning. And yeah, it's pretty scary story, quite frankly. They think that he's broken into a house. Families tighten their home security while police continue their search for Danelo Cavalcante, who escaped from the Chester County prison this week after he started a life sentence for killing his former girlfriend. This dude is from Brazil. I think he's here illegally as well. He and his wife live less than 2 miles from the prison. They canceled their birthday party. This is talking to some people that live in the area around the prison, saying that they're canceling their plans, which is just honestly, it is scary reading through the story and knowing that they have not caught this guy yet. But yeah, we'll switch it over here. I found this guy that's live streaming here. Also, thanks everyone for being here. Hit the like, get this out in the old algorithm. Take off the murder church. Get the sound.
Was allowed there, and then another follower who lives in the area, she put up a drone and it showed the amount of activity there. So there was no escaping the perimeter during the day, and there's no going anywhere right now. Like, they're kind of hoping he comes out of that perimeter because it's pretty much surrounded.
Yeah, they think this dude's hiding in this vicinity.
Like, it's a pretty tight perimeter.
We also give a shout out to at Nick the Hat. I'll put this on in the chat here. This is the gentleman that he covers a lot of different news stories here on Twitter, and yeah, he's here in the vicinity of where they think this convict is that escaped again from prison Thursday morning. Not a lot of activity going on, but thought I'd pop on here. Again, I don't have to work tomorrow, so why the hell not? Again, thanks everybody for popping on. 3:53 p.m. here from Susie. What's going on, Susie? Y'all got to work tomorrow?
They do have
Labor Day?
Every now
yeah, that's what I got going on also. Little bit of a Labor Day hang. I was about to actually go to sleep, and I saw this was happening. I was like, well, shit, let's see what's going on.
And a lot of people aren't sleeping. Like, I was getting DMs.
I sure as hell wouldn't be sleeping
throughout the night and into the morning.
Be packing heat for sure.
In the neighborhood.
This is gun country.
I heard anything, if there's any.
This is gun country.
A lot of the neighbors aren't sleeping. So if he doesn't visibly surrender,
everybody coming in on that holiday, baby. Laughing Stock, Mountain Mama, Daisy Dead, Heather. Love Life True Crime. Sam, good morning.
Spanish, Portuguese,
everybody. Far Q, Slipper Sloth, 3:20 p.m. here. Damn.
They can kill him. So if he
Joanne
runs away and
Hot Ham Radio
runs away from the officers, they can shoot him in the back.
Thanks everybody.
Which
Ash,
usually you can't shoot somebody in the back.
Allie,
but in this case, you can shoot him in the back if he doesn't surrender. Not us.
Happy holidays. Hopefully we catch the son of a bitch.
I would imagine.
Huh?
Son of a bitch!
The public only can kill him if he is a threat to them, but if he's running away, I don't know if they can.
Mildura.
I don't know. I'm not.
Where's
I'm
Mildura?
not going to even comment on that because I'm not a lawyer, but I know that the police can shoot him in the back.
Oh, in Australia. Nice. You're deep in the future.
I mean, I would hope.
Welcome in, Alice C. Welcome in. Thanks for being here. As you guys pop in, please hit that like. It does really help us out here. Get this out in the YouTube algorithm, even if it is.
I don't know if he speaks English.
2 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. in the morning, no matter where you are at on planet Earth.
I don't know why their reward is so minimal.
Thanks a lot. Got a manhunt going on currently, Allie. This is a live feed right now, again, from at Nick the Hat on Twitter.
I mean, the guy should know.
But just to go
the basics.
Just to give a little bit of a breakdown of what's going on. Danelo Cavalcante escaped from prison Thursday morning from the Chester County prison and has been on the loose ever since, and the police have not been able to catch him. In a very scary situation, there is video footage of him, it looks like was caught on surveillance. I think this is that. Just pretty fucking creepy. Let me refresh this one. I posted this one on Twitter earlier. But yeah, they think this is him right here in someone's backyard, just kind of lurking. They think that there's a possibility that he's broken into someone's house as well. Again, escaped murder convict Danelo Cavalcante was spotted in a residential neighborhood this weekend, sparking continued significant efforts in the search to recapture. The Chester County District Attorney's Office announced the breakthrough via a statement on social media Saturday. Escaped murderer Cavalcante, 34, was observed in a residential camera on September 2nd at approximately 12:30 a.m. There's a good look at this dude. And if you're in this vicinity, keep your doors locked. Stay safe. If you have a gun, I'd say carry that son of a bitch, quite honestly. The notice continued. He was wearing pants, a light-colored T-shirt, and white sneakers. They've also said that he's wearing a backpack. His disappearance has remained unchanged. He has long, black curly hair and is wearing a backpack. Police also received a report of an attempted burglary at 11:30 p.m. In the Pocop Sun Township. I'm sure I butchered that. Law enforcement is sweeping the area surrounding this sighting with officers from multiple states and federal agencies. District Attorney Deb Ryan said law enforcement is requesting that residents in the area remain indoors at this time. Lock your vehicles, review your surveillance cameras, and contact police if you observe anything suspicious. Danelo Cavalcante is considered an extremely dangerous man. Please remain vigilant. And again, he's a murderer. He's in prison for life. He has nothing to lose. So, yeah, if you are in this vicinity or anywhere close to this, please stay vigilant and do not approach this gentleman. So this is just the vicinity. I know it's dark, but, you know, this guy's out there putting in the work right now. And again, go give him a follow at Nick the Hat on Twitter.
2 nights ago, it was freezing. They did play the surrender.
FarQ.
Warning.
Thank you for being a membering up here. When we get new members here on Publicly Buzz, we drop the beers in the chat. Appreciate that. Yeah, we cover a lot of stuff here. We have a lot of cool guests on this show. Friday night, we had Kerry Rawson on here for Feral Friday.
It's legit. So
really appreciate it. You'll enjoy it.
A video
Thank you very much.
of the surrender message. I didn't listen to it. You can.
There we go. There we go. Good name also. Ready to go.
But not sure if he heard it. I didn't hear it.
I saw that also, Mountain Mama.
In these woods right here, or that creek right next to the vineyard, he didn't hear it either. But I don't think that message matters. At the end of the, he's not going to say, "Oh, they want me to turn
This is
myself
gun
back
country.
and give myself back to the." That's not going to, it's.
Hey, T-Bird,
It's just
what's up?
a
Welcome in here.
procedure or a policy.
Yeah, share this out, folks, to your communities. Let people know you're watching Publicly Buzzed.
If they kill him,
Who else is going to be going live at 2 in the morning?
amount of
Manhunt,
time
baby.
warned him. Probably stay until what time is it? It's 2. I don't know. Look, I'm not trying to leave and then something happens. So if I
Catch
hear
this son
that
of a
they're not
bitch.
having much luck, I'm gonna
Yeah, probably is quiet right now. They got us
Yeah,
hunkered down
I've been
somewhere.
talking
So why can't they get the dogs out there?
anytime.
They gotta have a scent or
Maybe
something on this
hour.
dude, I would imagine.
I keep saying hour, but we're waiting for an update because I have a feeling that they're gonna get something tonight. I mean, there's a chance, and the fact that we're the only ones here. I'm on Lenape Road.
Nick the Hat wants to break this story, baby.
I would imagine they're using thermal imaging. I do hear the drone whizzing around actively.
So they're searching for him with a drone currently.
Like, very...
Honey bunny!
And it's to the right. So it's coming from up there somewhere.
Yeah, this is live right now, Joanne.
Yeah,
With
they're
this guy.
actively
This
moving
is,
according
again,
to
shouting
what
out
the dispatch said earlier.
Nick the Hat, at Nick
They're
the Hat.
doing, a
I'll
push
put his link there
in the
in the
woods
old
with the certain
chat. Give him a follow if you want to. I think he's been live for quite a while. He has a lot of coverage that he does on this, or has been doing on this rather today. So I thought I'd just jump on here randomly, folks. Again, thanks everyone for joining in. Incredibly random live stream for Publicly Buzzed. I'm off today for a holiday, so saw this was happening. I thought, why not? Looks like I've got a few other people in other parts of the world that are awake already for their day, or they're, night owls tonight like me.
I hope they're not. I mean, maybe they're pushing them our way. Wouldn't that be something? But you can see, I mean, you can hear how quiet it is. So in the woods, I'm sure that the officers are being extremely quiet as well. I mean, you can hear a pin drop when we stop talking.
Got a lot going on right now. Guarantee as soon as he...
That's the one thing. That's why I'm keeping the live, because if they shoot, we'll hear it.
Yeah. As soon as he turns the camera off or stops going live, that's when something will happen for sure. That's how it usually happens. Susie. JLR is just going to pop up out of nowhere. Hey, man, what's going on? You here too? Hey, let's go and get a little bit closer to the action, shall we? He's going to find the guy in a hidey hole. Hey, buddy.
How long can you keep a small business closed for? And I don't know if they're reimbursing or whatever, like paying them for the money that they're losing. Because I'm sure if they fall behind on taxes, they'll seize the building. So there has to be some kind of an incentive to let them take control of the...
Andy, Libby, welcome in here. Yeah, this is a live feed from Nick the Hat. Nick the Hat on Twitter. Go give them a follow. Yeah, I think they've been out here for a while kind of covering this. But, yeah, this is a live feed currently right now in the vicinity that they believe that Cavalcante is at. Lurking, hiding. That son of a bitch lurking and hiding. still yet. Hopefully he's not in a house somewhere. So that's what freaks me out, is if he's broken in a house and has a family hostage or something fucked up.
That's the thing about
Hopefully he's
these
still
guys, they can't
outside.
run.
I read a story that he did have a confrontation. He broke into a house and had a confrontation with someone.
The prison, it opened the doors.
And there's a $10,000 reward currently for Cavalcante, who was recently convicted of murdering his ex-girlfriend in 2021, sentenced to life.
Nonstop, that would be a nightmare.
He's also wanted for homicide in Brazil. So, I mean, just a bad individual all around. August 31st, escaped at 8 a.m. Thursday morning. Took them 2 hours to realize that he was gone. How scary is that? So he had quite the head start. After his arrest in the United States, ICE became aware of his unlawful presence, and an ICE detainer was lodged against Cavalcante. And agency ICE's enforcement and removal operations from the Philadelphia field office are supporting local, state, and federal partners. If you're in this vicinity, please beware. Do not approach.
How he got out.
Armed and dangerous and willing to do anything. Pennsylvania, Giovanni, welcome in here. Thank you. Madeline.
I know they had the national helicopter here.
Welcome in here. Good morning.
I have video up of that.
Chesterville, I believe. Brandy Joe. What's going on, Brandy Joe? Welcome in here. Thank you for being here. Let's see here. Which story was I reading that gave the kind of the vicinity? Yeah, Chester County.
So that's what they thought. They thought he was trying to go back to Brazil, which is
Marlborough Township.
That had something to do with his case where he was trying to get out of the country. So they were concerned about him trying to
far away from the border now, buddy.
Mexico.
Far away from that border right now, I'll tell you that.
He hasn't made it. I mean, he hasn't made it to the next town over, let alone a country.
Wow.
He's on the same, almost.
They were checking houses earlier. People were in their basement with guns.
The prison. Just about. It changes names,
Philly.
But it basically connects.
Huge head start with 2 hours. Ladybird, good morning.
And it's weird because, so there's, I would say, I don't know how many officers. I can't say. I don't know.
I only see one car.
We saw what earlier, maybe 10, 15 state troopers and unmarked cars go into that where that trooper is. They made a left, and since then there's been a ton of other ones. So if you add them all up, I don't know, there could be maybe 40, 50 people in the woods, if not more. And the police aren't just stationed here. They're also on the other side of all of these roads. So when I tried to get here earlier, all of the roads that were leading to here had a trooper just like that stationed at the intersection. So they have...
And I know they got drones out there also, but the dogs...
So
they've got to have some dogs out
at every
there.
Intersection around
you think that they would for sure have the scent as well.
Of the there's one here, and then there's one right around the
pure
bend,
evil.
Another one likely at the other.
That's what makes it so scary, that he's out there just lurking around, quite frankly. Possibly, potentially getting in, trying to get in people's houses. Let's get an update on the... Let's see if we get his name.
That was a rumor.
Here on Twitter, see if there's any updates in real time while we're also watching the stream.
When he was,
the Grizzly. True Crime was also streaming this earlier for quite a while. See if there's any news. Of course, the security footage. Uh-oh, speak of the devil and he shall appear. Showing the security footage. He's probably in the location, folks. Man on the ground, boots on the ground, media in the location. As the hunt continues. Again, Nick the Hat is who we're watching this through currently.
Yeah, if he stole a gun, that would have been reported, and I would have known about it.
Let's watch this video here real quick. We'll pause this live feed. Watch a this breakdown, shall we, folks?
People are canceling weekend plans and remaining on high alert until Danelo Cavalcante is called. Good evening, I'm Aziza Schuler. The hunt for Cavalcante has been going on now for 4 days. The man authorities call extremely dangerous has been on the run since Thursday after he escaped the Chester County prison. CBS News Philadelphia reporter Marcela Bayeto is live in Pocopson Township with more on how residents are feeling tonight. Marcela.
Good evening, Aziza. We're here in Pocopson Township. Now, this is one of the areas that the law enforcement officials have really been focusing their search all day today. Now, we spoke with many residents who are worried and just want this dangerous man to be found soon. Officials said Sunday they have additional assets joining the hundreds of U.S. Marshals, SWAT, and other teams searching for Danelo Cavalcante in Pocopson Township. Authorities released another wanted poster for the fugitive. The 34-year-old is 5 feet tall, weighs 120 pounds, and has long, dark, curly hair.
The fact that this guy is still out there after all this time, it's insane.
Lance Lehman came back from his holiday weekend trip after officials released security camera video of Cavalcante less than 2 miles away from the prison early Saturday morning.
We want to make sure everything's clear, nothing's going on. He's not hiding in our structure.
On Sunday afternoon, neighbors gathered outside of their homes to watch as traffic navigated around road closures and helicopters flew overhead. David Roper lives less than 2 miles from the prison in East Marlboro. He and his wife canceled their daughter's 21st birthday party because of the potential danger.
We just didn't want to have the whole family here and run the risk of anything happening.
From cancellations to closures, Longwood Gardens was closed all
maybe he'll get mauled by a bear while hiding in the woods
weekend and will remain so until further.
Yeah, we found his mauled corpse.
Notice.
The one day we had tickets was
no
Saturday. We got an email that said it's closed and an escape killer. I'm like, that's obscure. And we bought tickets for the next day in case they caught them, and then got an email that day saying it's closed as well.
Cavalcante was recently sentenced to life in prison for killing his former girlfriend. He is also wanted for murder in Brazil. Many residents say they're worried about how much longer the search will take.
We thought it'd be over with by now.
Scary.
And we still haven't heard from officials on exactly how he was able to escape the prison in the first place. There is a reward out for $10,000 for any information that could link to his capture.
Go get that.
Live in Chester County, Marcela Bayeto, CBS News, Philadelphia. Aziza.
Thank you, Marcella. And when we are not on television, you can always find the latest on the search for escaped inmate Danelo Cavalcante on our website, CBS Philadelphia.
Live feed from Nick the Hat. I'll shout him out all day. Out here, boots on the ground. Nothing really exciting's happening, but you know as soon as he stops streaming, going live, something is going to break.
A twisted individual. He stabbed his girlfriend in the U.S. over 30 times in front of her kids. He didn't hurt the kids. So, that being said, he's almost like a Michael Myers where he won't hurt young kids or anything. But
okay, that was scary shit. Don't. Oh, God. Okay, now it's. Oh, whoa.
No, I mean, he'll nothing to lose, so he'll kill you if he has to.
Yeah, I would be on high alert. Probably would not be sleeping. Again.
This is gun country.
I'm telling you like it is, baby. Burn!
I didn't follow the case at all. I just heard about the guy when he escaped, and
Yeah, I'd never heard about this dude until he escaped.
honestly, I didn't even pull up his docket sheet. All I knew is that he was convicted of murdering his girlfriend in front of the kids. I don't know if they were his kids or not, but I didn't read about the case or any of that. I'm just covering the manhunt, which is much more important than rehashing what was already said in court. All we need to know is that he's convicted of murder, and not just any murder. It's kind of a brutal gun.
Yeah, Brandy, there was one sighting. It's 2 days ago now. So I mean, you're still a good point, but there was this footage. I'm not sure if you saw this, stop me. But they think that they saw him on surveillance footage in someone's backyard, which is creepy as fuck.
It's decent enough. A lot of people have guns.
You can see right here, lurking behind these trees, and that's the long curly black hair, the backpack.
I don't have one, but a lot of people have
Looks like this is this murdering son of a bitch lurking in someone's backyard, and that's again the second at 1:45 a.m. So again, that's 2 days. That's 48 hours ago. That's plenty of time to get into another location. And the scariest part is to get, and hopefully they're checking all houses, right? I'm talking trailers, apartments, everything, because he could just break into anybody's place, and then also hopefully you can't look through everybody's place, and nobody wants that. Clearly, I wouldn't want that either. But at the same time, if he's in someone's place and he's manipulating the situation and forcing someone to lie to the police at the door, that's horrible. That's scary to even think about. I don't know. The fact that they haven't found him yet, that seems like... Because they've got dogs out here. They've got drones out here. They've got a scent. Why can't they find this guy yet? The scary thought is this motherfucker's in someone's fucking house and has them held captive, unfortunately. Or knows... God only knows
check out Grizzly Truth
what could happen,
sure
but...
that she covered it thoroughly and broke it down, his case. So
also
retweet
this, repost this video. It's really scary, honestly.
That's what makes me
super creepy.
So my buddy told me that they expanded the search, and this was on Friday, to the Brandywine River and to its
carjacked. I didn't even think about that. Total possibility.
So for them to do that, that means that they might have had his scent and then they lost it when they got to the river. Chester County and Westchester. So Westchester is in...
Good point there. Okay, yeah. In real time, Nick's making a good point. So, if he's running, because the dogs are going to be on top of him, right? If he's running and he gets to water or a stream, what's he going to do? He's probably going to get in there to get the scent off of him. The dogs are going to lose it anyways at the stream or the water if he's getting in, and maybe that's how he's traveling. That'd be a dangerous way to get out of the area, but you're going to be... Just think about it for a second. If you're an escaped convict, you're already in prison for life. What do you got to lose? This is your last hurrah. That's the scariest part to think about. He has nothing to lose. All right? He's going to be out here looking for pleasures in this fucking life, unfortunately. He's going to be looking for drugs. He's going to be looking for alcohol. He's going to be looking for women. It's fucked up, but that's exactly what he's going to be looking for. Besides also trying to get the fuck away from the police, all of this is probably running rampant through his head and probably trying to get the fuck out of this country, that's a long ways off. Is there any connections whatsoever where that could happen that could hide him out in this location? So many questions, quite frankly. Fuck. I don't like it.
Son of a bitch!
I don't like it. Nothing to lose, Susie. Could be long gone. And that's a good point there, Toyo Toys. Surprised he isn't on more cams. That's a damn good point. Everybody's got fucking ring bell cameras now or surveillance in their backyard or on their garages. That's a good point.
Stole a phone. If it's a smartphone, it's going to be able to be tracked.
True.
Yeah, Grizzly's great.
You know, I like the way you're thinking, Laughing Stock.
Yeah, I can hear his radio. And
I'm telling you like it is, baby.
So if they apprehend him, I'm sure I'm going to hear it from...
Good luck, Sam.
my left or my right.
Close to Philly, Baltimore, Wilmington. I mean, yeah, he's right in the vicinity. And again, if he carjacks somebody, you know, I have to think about this, and I'm hoping that this is what's happening. I know that they've got this entire area surrounded, like Nick the Hat said here from Twitter, who is live streaming this again. Shout out to him. All credit to him again for this. But at the same time, I would hope that the police are surrounding this area for a reason. I would hope that they already have maybe some kind of tip that they think or have a reason to believe that he's in this vicinity. But again, it's scary to think that you think that there would be dogs that would be on top of him. Again, unless he got to a water, maybe that's what's fucking him up, right? They're getting to a location where does this drop off at? Why can't we find anything else? Maybe that's where the drones come into play. It's also dark as hell right now. It's literally 2:21 a.m. I think that's the same time frame as where I'm at right now. I think it's the same time period here on the East Coast where this is at in Pennsylvania. So I mean, it's scary. It's wild because you want to make this. You want to get this over with. This is coming up on 4-5 days now. This is getting embarrassing. This is shitty.
And they kill the air.
Don't want this fucking out here lurking around. Period.
So the guys in the woods obviously don't have their radios on as far as receiving alert, like a communication, because it would alert the guy unless they have earphones. I don't know.
Absolutely.
So no, I don't hear the drone. They might be changing the battery because I think they only have a 30-minute span.
With the drone, probably it's a police drone, right? It's got to have like some kind of night vision.
Yeah, so when they're quiet,
capabilities, I would imagine.
Usually a better sign, because they're not going to be in the woods talking on the radio. They're trying to.
That's the scary part, right? You got to think about the folks that are living in this vicinity. Like, that's just got to be horrifying to think about. Just real quick, I remember when I was a kid and we lived. I don't live in the same exact area, but still don't live far. But when I was a kid, we lived not far. I'm talking a couple of miles from an actual prison. Somebody had escaped there, and that kind of got out. It didn't kind of get out of it. It got out pretty quickly. It was a small town. This is the 90s, too, but it was still put out as like there's an escaped convict. I remember being scared to death, okay? It's a big, vast area. We live in the country, or lived in the country, you know. I lived in a trailer park. Like, again, very vast and open. And even you got to think about that here. But again, I'm thinking it's not that fucking far away, and anything can happen. You always got to think, what are the odds? What is it going to be? What are the odds it's going to be me or this or you never fucking know. That's the scary part. That's what's scary, and you have no clue where he's at all. And then to be in the neighborhood of actually knowing, because they did give the address of where he was seen and located on that surveillance. Then to be in that area, that would be scary as shit. Now, one thing that would be that you kind of is a good thing is this man doesn't have probably any smartphones unless he has robbed somebody and taken something where he can keep up with stuff. That most likely isn't happening, and again, that would run out of battery. Also, unless he's inside of a vicinity already, which is a scary thought. I hate circling back to that, quite frankly.
Yeah, that's in Westchester. No, this is it was a handmade map. So, I mean, a handwritten. So he must have memorized the route from how many times he was going back and forth for trial. I mean, do the math. He was going back at one point. I don't know how long the trial was, but it's at least 2 rides a day because you can't stay at the courthouse overnight. So he would have at least made 20 or 30 trips, if not more, to the courthouse. So after you go to the courthouse 30 plus times, you're gonna see outside, and it's not like there's no windows in the car. So he was pretty good at memorizing like the general route. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. People are underestimating him. He's kind of
I was trying to look up. I saw the question.
So it's like a mixture of both.
How did he escape?
He's the definition of an idiot when you put that together.
How did he escape? Acting warden of the Chester County Prison, Howard Holland, said Cavalcante physically escaped and there were no signs of cutting fence. Well, duh, he physically escaped. That's basically him saying, we don't fucking know how he escaped. That's even scarier. In 2 hours, you son of a bitch. Sources told CBS News Philadelphia's Joe Holden that the prison went into lockdown following the escape, but unfortunately, it was too late in terms of the major security breach.
Entered it illegally. I believe I saw something about he went like from Brazil to Mexico to the U.S.
Yeah, and I don't even think he's here legally to begin with, which is crazy, right? County officials in the DA's office have not addressed how he escaped, citing an ongoing investigation. Yeah, they don't fucking know he physically escaped. Okay. Yeah. Chester County prison officials responded to a request for comment saying if any corrective action was needed inside the prison as a result of the escape, it would be taken. That's what's so fucking scary, man. If you're just a person out here living your life. An acting warden said a review of existing security measures suggesting there is no possibility of additional escapes. Other prisoner escapes in PA. Cavalcante's escape isn't the first this year. In northern Pennsylvania, in Warden County, Michael Burham, 34, was captured after he was on the run for more than a week. Local, state, and federal agencies were involved in the manhunt for Burham, a homicide suspect. In Philly, 2 men, Amenhurst and Najir Grant, escaped the Philadelphia Industrial Correctional. Also, there's a little bit of action going on.
So we got the Chester County Sheriff. I think that's the sheriff. So they're still very active.
Scary though. What the fuck?
Look this way just in case the guy's trying to maybe go to the bathroom.
Just walked out. Don't know, did we lose the feed? Nick the hat? Oh, he's back.
But it's like completely dark.
Danelo. What's going on, Donovan? Welcome in here. Thanks for being here, brother. Appreciate it.
Are you guys still hearing it? The sheriff came out of that.
Yeah, we had Turtle Boy on here a couple of weeks ago, covering the Karen Reed case. Yeah, I'm still on top of that one as well. Covered a lot of cases here. Right now I'm knee deep in the BTK killer stuff. Of course, Kerry Rawson was on here for Feral Friday. Anybody that did not see that, please go check that interview out. It's unlike any other Kerry Rawson interview that you're going to see out there, quite frankly.
Show that.
I'll put that in the chat here again. Went deep on this episode as well. A lot of new details coming out almost daily, almost hourly in some of the BTK stuff that's going on currently. Insane episode.
So I wonder if a bear kills him if he gets the reward.
I wonder if a bear kills him if he gets the reward. That's what I'm wondering. And I hope that's kind of what happens. Yeah, fuck yeah. Feed this bear chocolate dipped strawberries for the rest of his life. Let's go.
I'm telling you like it is, baby.
Aloha.
Yeah, cocaine bear.
Sane, awesome name. What's going on? Welcome in here. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it.
Yeah, dog found.
Give it a loop. Give it a loop.
Last escape.
2:30. About said 3 a.m. 2:30 a.m. baby.
In Pennsylvania, a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month ago. Maybe more than a month
I did
ago.
cut it. Stout, I don't know about that. This is all freehand. I'm worried about doing anything else. I'm afraid of fucking it up. But I did trim the beard up. Laughing stock. Thanks for noticing. Appreciate that. Mary Poppin, what's going on? What's poppin'? Thank you for coming in here. Yo, Stevie Irwin, what's going on? Good morning. Give a little love for Stevie real quick. Boom. Yo, we live at 2:30 a.m., Stevie. Holiday over here. You're damn right. I like that.
Yeah, this is live.
Yeah, this is currently live. They're just kind of hanging out. This dude's been hanging out, I guess, all day.
It sounds like what I've been told.
And again, I said as soon as he stops streaming, that's when shit will happen. So,
but the DA said that the escape.
What's going on, Zach? Thanks for being here. Yeah, there is a manhunt currently happening for Danelo Cavalcante, an escapee from a prison in Philadelphia, in the Philly area. He has not been caught since Thursday morning, 8 a.m. He escaped. They don't know how he escaped, which is scary as fuck. But he's been on the run again for multiple days now. They think he's in this vicinity that this gentleman that is live streaming again. I'll give a shout out to Nick the Hat here on Twitter. Give him a follow. He seems to be on top of a lot of different cases. But it seems like police are kind of, hopefully they're hot on the trail in this vicinity. And we just did a lot of speculation. He could be long gone by now. Who fucking knows? He could be inside of a vicinity having people held captive, which is a scary thought. Who knows what he could do? He's killed a person. He's from Brazil. He's here illegally. He killed somebody here. He killed a girlfriend here, stabbed her 30 times in front of her children. That's why he's in prison currently for life. He's from Brazil, where he also committed a murder. And yeah, just a general piece of shit human being that's out here lurking in a Philly neighborhood potentially. There's surveillance of him two nights ago from someone's surveillance footage in the backyard, just kind of lurking around. He's got long black curly hair. I'll show the picture.
She can't.
It looks like shorter, but now I believe it's longer. Yeah, you can see right there. And yeah, lurking in fucking
a lot of stuff to
backyards out here in Philly.
That's the right thing to do.
Unless he's long gone, who knows? But I'm hoping that they are in this vicinity because they think or know that he's here. So it's really kind of, it's honestly scary as fuck.
If they don't catch him in the next couple of days, I don't see them not telling us how he got out by Wednesday. If he's still at large by Wednesday, I'm sure they're going to release how he got out.
Scary.
No, so I don't know if the prison has an investigation or if the DA is investigating the prison. I don't know what she means by investigation. She can mean that they're investigating it at the prison, or she can mean that her office is investigating the prison, you know.
Tracy L., what's going on? Thanks for coming in here. Yeah, any new folks? Thanks for hanging out. Please sub up. Here to Publicly Buzz, we go live pretty often and go have 4 live shows a week, Tuesday, Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Friday nights we get pretty wild with a show called Feral Friday. We have a lot of good guests. On Friday we had Kerry Rawson on here talking BTK. A lot of news is dropping on that daily. Starts 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, and then on Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Eastern Time, we do something called Murder Church, and I've been watching the Jeffrey Dahmer insanity trial. And then you never know when we may go live, or I may go live. Appreciate it. Yeah, please give this thing a like. It helps us out here on the YouTube algorithms, on the old YouTube, the evil YouTube algorithms. And
sources, I know how he got out.
Yeah, appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
If he did get out the way it was explained to me, then yeah, there is certainly something to investigate, like the DA investigating the prison itself, not the prison investigating anything. Like, they know how he got out.
Yeah, I think they know how he got out too.
Everybody that's here knows. Like,
they're not trying to let that shit out yet, though. It's embarrassing. But like I was just reading from another article, this isn't even the first fucking.
Now we're going into the 5th night.
The first one's this year. Two men in Philly right here.
Day.
Both taken into custody after being on the run for several days. What did they do in these several days, man?
Much of what I heard, because I don't want to spread.
All I know is this motherfucker has nothing to lose. He's in there for life. He's murdered previously. I know if you're going to stab somebody 30 times, something is fucking off.
Or might be under
okay, in front of the children.
All I've said is that it was from the roof.
On the 4th day of the search, families and businesses in the area were taking extra safety precautions. On Sunday afternoon, that was just tonight here, the Chester County DA said they called additional law enforcement assets. Multiple agencies already looking for the escape. Yeah, we got to get this dude, man. This is not okay. Scary as hell.
But in a situation like this,
quite frankly,
definitely going to steer clear of. I'm trying to only release.
This is a random one. You know, I got a holiday here. It's Labor Day here, so I'm off tomorrow. Super random, very unusual, but we're coming. I saw this was happening. I was actually about to crash. I'm like, shit, let's do a live.
That's something that might be a criminal investigation into how he got out. So I'm not gonna.
Absolutely, Allie. Absolutely, Allie. Damn right. You never know what's going to happen here on Publicly Buzzed.
Somebody can get in trouble for negligence. Because there's that. If the story is true on how he got out and the aftermath of it, it's definitely negligence, because they've essentially failed to notify
2 hours
authorities.
2 hours? Come on. Come on.
Yeah, fake news. That's what I've been getting, which is funny. So a lot of the fake news stuff is coming from people that I've either covered in the past who made like troll accounts.
A little bit of Super Mario. Looks a little bit like Super Mario. I wish I had that Super Mario noise that Jay has.
Who really don't like me too.
I'll give you one of these.
I'm sober enough to know what I'm doing, and I'm drunk enough to really enjoy doing it.
Saying fake news. So I used to be full time with American media up until 2021. I resigned. Right now, I have my own platform called At Night Media, so we syndicate a lot of content. So a lot of the photos and videos that you guys see on my Twitter, we put out.
Again, give this guy some love. I mean, who else would be out here? Again, 2:37 a.m. He's been live streaming for God knows how long. Like Nick the Hat NBC, on X or Twitter or whatever the hell you want to say.
Pick it up. Yeah, right.
That's true too, Toyo Toys. No, that's a good point. You know, I'm up here ranting, and I'm not taking something like that into account. But yeah, folks, a lot of times are saying, you know, especially for private property, they're probably telling law enforcement to fuck off.
It's hard to explain.
No, that's a good point. Especially if they're already taking care of themselves with, you know, a little bit of the old.
This is gun country.
You never know.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the flack, and I've been getting it for years. I've never covered happy news. I'm not like. Maybe I've done like one happy story in my life, but I'm more. If I'm showing up to your doorstep, it's probably because you're about to go through either the court of public opinion or get in trouble. I don't really cover good stuff, you know. So if I'm knocking up or asking questions.
Oh shit! Nice. Just woke up from my drunken holiday, Mary Poppin'. That's what I like to hear, huh? Get a little litty, baby. A little litty, baby. Oh, crack a few open, huh? Some satisfying pours. 2:38 in the morning pours.
No, I like this stuff. It's 2, I think. Let me check. I don't have my watch. It's probably 2 something. Yeah, 2:38.
Yeah, he's got the same time, 2:38.
Yeah, and what's funny is I've been called fake news by some.
Toby Meyer, what's going on? Thanks for coming in here. P. Fox, good morning, guys. What's happening? Yeah, we are right now currently on a live manhunt looking for a guy named Danelo Cavalcante, who escaped again from a prison Thursday morning at 8 a.m. What's seeming like negligence on the part of the police in Chester County, Pennsylvania, in the Philly area, letting this motherfucker slip out 2 hours. For 2 hours, he was gone, folks, before police knew that he was missing, which is scary as hell, and he's currently lurking, potentially or possibly, unless he's gotten away, in a neighborhood somewheres. In this neighborhood, I'm hoping, you know, it's sad to say that, but hopefully the police have him cornered in this area, and they know what's going on, and they have the dogs out there, and they got the drones, and they haven't lost the scent, and they get this guy. But even the fact that this is happening at all is screwed up, and it sucks, man.
Showdown from 2019.
Yeah, that's what's happening currently here. Thought I would go live on the mic. What's happening? Anybody lurking back there? What's going on, guys? Thank y'all for being here. Off for Labor Day from work. Why not, right?
I'm not going anywhere.
Publicly Buzzed Live. Make sure you have all notifications turned on for community posts, for updates. Make sure you're following on Twitter. Make sure you're following Dan on Twitter as well. I'll put Ricky there. Boom. Crime Solver, what's going on? Thanks for popping in here. Linda, what's going around that he got... Something going around that he got access to the roof of the prison. It's all pretty weird. Yeah, I just read it from an article that they don't exactly know what happened. And you know what? They know what happened. They're just not telling us, which is exactly what Nick the Hat just said in this live stream as well. They know what fucking happened, man. Come on. They know what happened. They're just not wanting to tell us. We're not buying it. Because when they do tell us, it's going to be embarrassing as hell. But in the meantime, it's scary as hell. And hopefully they... I mean, again, as soon as he stops streaming... something's going to pop off and they're going to find this guy. Or, I mean...
Oh, yeah? Nick? Oh, that's cool.
Or it's going to be tomorrow. Yeah, they probably won't tell us. Yeah, if he escaped through the roof somehow, which is totally possible, right? Again, I just read a story about... This isn't even the first time this has happened this year. I don't know if it's the same exact prison, but in the state...
Yeah,
that they've had, and now you hear these stories quite often. Actually, like these prisons aren't
every intersection
escape proof by no means. As long as you have somebody trapped, they're going to figure out a way to again try to escape, and especially if you find somebody that's smart and maybe sees like a crack in the system somehow, which is clearly what happened here. Seen a time that he could make a move or escape and pull the trigger.
Yeah, so
again, 2 hours. That's a long fucking time to be gone before anybody realizes. Some more police maybe rolling through.
And another
it's
one
crazy.
Up that road. There's two actually that just drove up that way.
Absolutely, Lady Bird. Yeah, go give Nick a follow.
No drone, no helicopter.
Again, I'll put his tag here in the chat. Boom. On X, Twitter.
Yeah, we're not getting in their way, so they don't mind. And
it just didn't want to admit. They're like, oh God, maybe he'll come back.
On when the one. Well, yeah, the hazard lights. Instead, we put the like a lantern behind the car. But a sergeant pulled up to us, and I gave him my card.
It is embarrassing and insane. All correct. Yeah, give me 1 second. I'm gonna take this hoodie off. Getting a little warm in here. Getting ranted up, ranting, baby.
Can you hold this for a minute? Can you hold it for a minute? I'm gonna run in.
We back. We back. Miss anything at all? Shit, Strang. Shit, Strang.
Email 37-2, okay.
Air Police Radio.
NDT wasn't working earlier, just letting you know. 42-3. No, 6. No, 6, go ahead. 6, starting transport, just County Hospital. Run schedule time. Copy, Avenue 6. 2, 44.
Unit 33, call 11. Oh. Unit 33, call 11. Ambulance is heading on Exton Senior Living, 600 North Hotshot Pike, first floor, room 114.
Jake, what's happening? We are currently watching a manhunt unfold at 2:48 a.m. for a man named Danelo Cavalcante, who is in prison for life, who escaped Thursday morning around 8, who had a 2-hour head start on police, and is currently, I'm guessing police think, is in this neighborhood that they have blocked off on all sides. Very scary situation for anybody in that area. Again, I'm only live right now because I'm off for Labor Day. Not a normal time frame for me whatsoever. But thanks for coming in here and hanging out. Appreciate it.
He didn't surrender.
And if you're new here, sub up. Tell your folks. Let people know. How long Nick the Hat will be live here, but we'll hang out with him for a bit and see what's going on. Happy holidays. Happy Labor Day. Hopefully they catch this dude.
But yeah, there's no update yet.
Oh, shit. Far Q. Gifting a membership. Ladybird. Grabbing a membership. Anytime we get members here, folks, throw the beers out in chat.
There's no way for him to
love it. Love it. Love it. Yeah, baby.
Welcome to the party, pal.
Boom. Throw them beers out. Throw them beers out. Throw them beers out. Not fucking around up in here.
Give me the loot. Give me the loot.
I'm a bad, bad man. Hell yeah. Yeah, it's pretty fucked.
So probably in the next 30 minutes or so, I'm probably going to head out in case we don't see anything, so that way we can get back tomorrow morning.
Got another 30 minutes, be back in the morning. We'll see how my day goes tomorrow. I'm going to be doing some editing. I'm trying to break down some of that, some of the Kerry Rawson interview that we had on Feral Friday again. Make sure you guys check that out. That was insane, quite frankly.
President Biden,
and anybody that hasn't checked this out, I'd really appreciate if you do and give it some love. get it out there as well into the old algorithms. But it was from Murder Church this morning, and it was me popping up some of the serpent handling, some of the snake handling in West Virginia. And I made a little video out of it, and yeah, I really appreciate it if everybody would check it out.
Big, but it's
kind of funny too. It's got some of my commentary on there, but
in or out. If somebody comes out,
give her a check ski, guys. I appreciate her. I appreciate it.
But they have it pretty locked down. Every corner. If you're just seeing,
I like to see him
bare minimum,
just flowing.
Earlier today when I was driving around,
Thursday morning, Crimes Over. He's been on the loose. Again, I went on a crazy rant, and God only knows. Hopefully, they catch this motherfucker and nobody gets hurt out here. But the scary thought of what could happen, somebody that has nothing to lose, a murderer who's killed it not only here but also in Brazil, here illegally, literally has nothing to lose.
Is pushed out of the woods.
Scary as fuck. Scary as hell.
And that's the goal, I think.
John Hammond, welcome in here.
To get him to come running out of the woods.
A little stabby. I know.
Now, like the street where this trooper is, maybe halfway down.
Well, thanks for being there anyways, P. Fox. Appreciate it.
Again,
it was a good one. Again, check out that video I just posted in there, please.
These ones only have their lights on.
It's interesting. If anyone's never seen any snake handling, check that video out. But
coming down the road and then
again, a little bit of humor on there per Publicly Buzzed. Anybody that looks in the tag of Publicly Buzzed, it says crime, mystery, and comedy for a reason. I'm just gonna say.
Now there are countless.
I'm telling you like it is, baby.
That are. And driving by, you wouldn't see them.
Whose birthday? Is it Jake's birthday?
Like they would see.
Happy birthday, Jake.
Like,
oh, I missed that. Happy birthday.
The light.
Happy birthday to you. I hope they catch this fuck face. Thanks, y'all. Off work at 7 in the morning. Can't wait for a couple of days off. Hell yeah. You're getting there. You're getting there. Happy birthday. Throw that happy birthday in the chat for him, everybody.
I'm guessing those guys don't give updates unless they have.
Well, but I'm going to throw some cakes in the chat.
Because they're trying to remain as quiet. See, there's another trooper.
A little bit of cake. Boom. Slice of cake. Cupcake. Pancakes. All cakes in the chat. Boom. Happy birthday, Jay.
It's also the ones without their.
Love it. Hell yeah. I'm going to throw you a J in there also. A little something, something. A little something, something. Don't tell nobody what that was now. Didn't get it from me.
In or out of the woods without running into a cop.
Shit. I don't remember asking you a goddamn thing.
Area Police Radio. Oh shit, Lisa! It's Lisa's birthday also. Happy birthday! Go throw Lisa. Let me see. Let's throw some cake. I'll just type cake in there. Don't get them all. Pancake. Birthday cake, slice of cake, cupcake. Boom! Happy birthday.
So the dogs are being used.
Jake and Lisa. I love it. Let's go, baby.
Nah, we're cool. Thank you so much.
Having a 3 a.m. birthday party on Publicly Buzzed. Didn't see that coming. While we do a manhunt. The fuck?
They're trained not to make noise. You know, they're not going to see a dog that like a Chihuahua that barks at everything. So the dogs are only barking. They're going to bark if they see something, you know. And I only heard the dog bark twice. And I saw, physically, I saw a K9, and you guys saw it too, get in from one trooper's car to another. It was right here where that trooper is stationed.
Love it. We'll throw you
so there are K9s here.
A Bloody
there's
Mary.
K9s, there's drones, there's U.S. Marshals.
For your birthday also. How about
the state police, local police,
you deserve
sheriffs.
You deserve it.
Very heavy.
Holy shit. FARQ, happy birthday. Everyone, happy belated birthday. I'll give you a hell yeah and some beers.
They were state
Let's
police
go.
officers. A lot of them are
Love
sergeants, so it's higher ranking officers that are here. So it's not like rookies or anything. But the Pennsylvania State Police is very thorough and professional when it comes to manhunts. I mean, it took them a while to find the guy that was ambushing them, but they found him, you know. So if it took them that long to find somebody that was attacking them, it's normal for it to take this long. This isn't something out of the ordinary. If they had caught him the same day, that would, I guess, be impressive, but it's not feasible. These, like, escapees, they'll make it out for months on end. Like when they caught that recently, Michael Burham, he was out for 3 weeks, and the state police...
Crime Solver, I'm watching this through
like this, where
Nick the Hat. Nick the Hat on Twitter X. Make sure you're following them because they're going to be on top of this. They're in the vicinity, in the location. I retweeted it out on my feed as well, so make sure you're also following Publicly Buzzed on Twitter. And also make sure you're following my brother, Ricky. Boom, Ricky Cougarback on Twitter. Dan.
Set up with a perimeter.
But also make sure you're following me, Publicly Buzzed, because I use Twitter pretty often for updates, for news. Again, I'm knee deep right now in the BTK stuff, a lot of the new stuff that's coming out, and you'll be seeing a lot of updates through that through there as well. I'm in a lot of on a lot of the cases right now. Karen Reed, BTK stuff that's happening, anything that breaking like this that's going down, and yeah, any kind of daily news I try to cover on Twitter and the community. So make sure you're not only following me there, but subbed up here on YouTube, and have all notifications turned on. Again, for any new folks, turn on those notifications. Make sure all notifications are turned on, and hopefully YouTube will let you know about me when I actually go live. No promises. YouTube really sucks at that, but that's your best bet anyways. The best bet's probably to follow me on Twitter and even on Facebook, but Twitter's what I really use, X, whatever the hell you want to call it, but I always post there right before I go live, and multiple times if anything, and maybe even at fault, I promote endlessly this stuff because I'm working my ass off. So
that's my colleague. He's just gonna give the officer.
Absolutely, I'd be absolutely terrified. Scary as hell.
Just in case he wants it, but
it's horrible.
So the state police is very thorough when it comes to searching for wanted people, or especially.
Hopefully they have some higher up dudes. Hopefully they've called in somebody else by now, right? I don't want the local yokels. No, I know offense, but let's just be real. Let's make sure we have some fucking professionals on site here for the folks that are in this neighborhood that are scared to death. Me neither. I'd be strapped. I done said it once. Strapped.
This is gun country.
Oh man, I shot Marvin in the face.
Why the fuck did you do that?
Because he broke in my house.
I don't think he's outside of the perimeter. I didn't see a meteor now. Just the moon is out. But yeah, I don't think he left this vicinity. Like, he's definitely... I'd take the lantern and walk around, but I don't...
Get Dog the Bounty Hunter on him, yep.
Searching through the woods.
See? Laughing stocks.
This general...
Like other side of the country, not sleeping. I'm with you. Like, I'm too close, and I'm multiple states over.
This trooper...
8-9 hours from here, and still freak the fuck out.
They have it very well.
Damn right on the mic. We out here, son.
Really good. Mm-hmm. But, yeah, that's basically...
Putting the work in.
What we've got going. And again, you guys can see without headlights on, it's pitch black. And you can see the cutoff right there. So you see the difference between that and that.
Yeah, it's Chester County. The actual location here, I had it earlier.
3-4
Crime
hours
Solver. It was. It's like it makes you want to think of the word popcorn, but it's not popcorn. See if it pops out at me real quick. Without reading all the way back through here. It's like the Philly area, and I know Marlboro Township, but there was another...
Yep, I'll be back tomorrow.
Kind of vicinity, but I think he's about to wrap this up.
I'm going to try to get here by, like, 11-ish in the morning.
He's going to be here by 11-ish. I know there's other streams that'll be happening for sure for this probably tomorrow, but, I'll be coming back here as well. Please, if you enjoyed this, come back tomorrow. we'll see what's going on. If I find any other streams that may be covering this, I'll be coming on as well. But yeah, we'll hang out here for a minute.
Unless something crazy happens and they...
But yeah, you never know. This breaks, and if something does break, make sure, again, you're following on X, because that's where you're going to find out
we'll be here.
Any really breaking news that's happening here. Again, through PubliclyBuzzed Live, through affiliates like Nick the Hat, through anybody on the internet. Like I've said here many times, if you have a fucking camera, we are the media now, okay? Like if you're out here boots on the ground, like these are the people that you need to be amplifying. These are the people that you could probably trust more than the actual news and the media, quite frankly. People that are in the area, that are there. I don't see any other media there right now.
I think we'll be able to come back to this spot tomorrow.
Maybe he's crazy for doing it at 3 in the morning, but shit, you never know. And again, he's going to turn this off, and then some shit's going to pop off, right?
No problem.
Who knows? You never know. I was hoping, Stevie. Yes, Jake. 100%. Unsolved Mysteries. Need his voice for this. Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out. Appreciate it. Hit that like as you head out tonight also. Again, I'm going to hang out here for a little bit longer. Again, insane story out of this area. Fucking escaped and was gone for 2 hours before police, law enforcement knew that he was gone. Been seen creeping through backyards on surveillance. Award is now up to $10,000.
They definitely won't let me go past that. Like I'm gonna have to turn around.
And it's been since Thursday freaking morning. It's been a long time. So pray to God that nothing has happened, that he's gotten into any of these houses, nothing's happened to any innocent folks that are just living their lives. That's the scary thought, quite frankly.
Yeah, if he's caught, I'm gonna definitely go live.
Yeah, keep an eye on this channel too.
Yeah,
and again, if I don't go live, just for updates, just to make sure whether it'll be on the community, whether it'll be on Facebook, whether it will be on for sure on Twitter and X.
So what I'm probably gonna do
letting
is
people know what's happening.
Head out.
And yeah, may not end well for him at all.
Post up for about 15 minutes.
And maybe that's why he doesn't give a shit, right? Maybe that's why he won't care. Just sad.
Just to go over some
T-berries
footage that I have to put up.
I wish they found the guy. Thank you for coming through here. New name.
If I don't hear anything.
Yeah, I wish they found the guy.
In that, like,
oh man, I shot Marvin in the face.
Why the fuck you do that?
Burn! Leaving the scene.
Son of a bitch!
I'm heading out. But if somebody, I'll be back.
Wish they'd nab this dude. Sarah D. Irish, what's going on? Thank you for coming through here. Good morning, at least morning here. 3:04 a.m., believe it or not. Crazy. Westchester University, but it's too far and open for where it is. They're on lockdown with buildings, ID and sign-in required. Well, that's good news anyways. Hey, go back and watch this one, T-Berries. It's not a lot of activity going on. I thought I would randomly go live when I saw that this was happening with, again, at Nick the Hat, who was live streaming this on X, but kind of break down at least some information and some news that's going on.
Of course, somebody's got to do it.
But again, real people out here, real boots on the ground is my favorite thing ever now. I think we live in a really good era for stuff like this, for real news by real people. I think you can trust people like this. If you find people that, here's the thing, find people that you can trust. Look at their stories, and then vet those stories, and then be like, all right, here's a person that I can trust. If you've vetted them enough, if you get to where you do trust somebody, just like in real life, right? If you have a relationship with somebody, and you actually start to trust them, you don't have to ask all the questions and do all the double check, because you do trust them. You've already seen that they're legit. That's what happens when you get to know a legit journalist. And even PubliclyBuzzed here, you know, we try our best to give you factual, legit information and look up and double check stuff. And we do have it wrong sometimes, and we'll admit that. Ultimately, it will come out, you know, we will actually have to. I think that's the best way. If you fuck up, this live stream did just then, again, go follow Nick the Hat on X. But I think if you do fuck up, you mess up, you have to let the viewer and the audience know that you have messed up. You have to own that. And major networks do not want to do that. They don't like to do that. They'll never talk about it again. They'll go back and try to erase it. Well, the internet is forever. It doesn't erase these things, and it's ultimately going to be out there, you know. So it's better to own up to that stuff, I believe. Susan, I see you popping in here. Happy holidays. Could be hiding in Bam's house. Oh, shit. 8:05 a.m. You never know. A manhunt happening in Philly, baby. Guy escapes. Bam's house is hard to find. I got to go. We'll join up the Discord if there is one. Yeah, let me give you the link real quick for Discord. I'll give it to you real quick. 2 seconds. Bop, bop, and bop. Yeah, join up in there, Jake. Bada bing, bada boom. Love it. Let's go. But yeah, hopefully they get this guy and they get him quick and we don't have to worry about it anymore. Hopefully it doesn't press on for too much fucking longer. Again, how creepy is it? Again, we were mentioning JLR, but creeping around. I thought he was going to pop up anywheres and just be like, we found him over here. And then police is going to be like, no, we found him. I don't know. Hope to God they get this son of a bitch, though. Get him off the street.
Son of
on
a
the street
bitch!
anyways. It is crazy. Zach Brown, I don't know if you could stand to be around Bam. Just go back to jail at that point. No, you're right. Yeah, Bam, he'd be like, get me the hell out of here. Yeah, we're going to shut this thing up. Holy shit. For a 3 a.m. stream, this one was pretty crazy. Again, manhunt. Keep an eye out. You never know when they may catch this guy. I may try to go live if that happens, if I'm free, and if I'm not, then again, I'll be posting updates on X. Again, as you head out the door, hit that like, helps us out here, helps a small channel out here to get us in the algorithm and lets people know that we're doing some legit shit here on the interwebs. Please share this out to your communities. Let people know that you're watching it here as well. And again, appreciate the hell out of it, guys. I'm going to get out of here, and give me 1 second. I'm actually going to set up a little portal here. This will take you to a morning stream for a partner channel to my good bud Jay, who's the fucking man, and he's going to be streaming in the morning, returning after a little bit of a hiatus. He went on a vacation. Let me make sure I got the right one. Yes, he's got some good streams coming up this week as well. He's got a packed week, just like we do here as well. And if you're new here, next time you will see me will be 10 a.m. I keep saying 10 a.m. No. We're not a morning stream. It's mostly late night. We do have a morning stream, 9 a.m. on Sundays, but no. Tuesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time will be the next time you see us here. But I'm going to send you inside of a portal, which will send you to another stream. And when you get there, you better like that son of a bitch. I also want you to please go and watch this video as well. This is a new video that I just dropped from Murder Church this morning. It's about some serpents, some snake handling with a little bit of humor. And I'll make you ask yourself, what the fuck is going on? Much like this manhunt that's happening right now, because I don't fucking know. Boom. Please go give that video some love, some likes. Help that get into the algorithm as well. Tell these bigger entities to fuck off. Thank you all so much for hanging out. Linda, damn, coming through with the $2.99 right at the end. Thank you so much, girl. Boom. Gonna give you a little bit of love here. A little bit ODB, huh? A little bit of Biggie. Yeah, celebrate the first super sticker from Linda. That's awesome, Linda. I got a little note there. I don't know if y'all see that in the chat, but I celebrate all of them, but give you a little extra, huh? A little bit of something else. Hold on. Give you a little bit of Holly Berry.
I'm telling you like it is, baby.
A little bit of love coming from us. Love it, baby. Love it. Good stuff. Everybody, thank you all so much for hanging out. Again, go show that video some love right there. It's wild as fuck. And then, yeah, I'll see you guys on the other end of this portal. Thank you guys. Love you.